Hello and welcome to another edition of the Glen Ellyn Experience, where we showcase the people and places that make Glen Ellyn, Illinois a unique place to shop, dine, work, and play. I'm your host, Meredith Hanna, and today I'm joined with Lisa Kelly, owner of Kaitlins Hideout, located at 526 Crescent Boulevard, Suite 7, in downtown historic Glen Ellyn. Kaitlins Hideout provides recreation, resources, and support for families, children, teens, and young adults with special abilities. Thank you, Lisa, for having us today.
Thank you for coming. Nice to see you.
Thank you. So tell us a little bit about Kaitlins Hideout. Why did you start Kaitlins Hideout?
I felt having my daughter Kaitlin is now 14, and I felt that there needed to be more resources out there, places for her to go to play and interact with other children, and also for parents to support one another.
Yeah, I think one of the things that Kaitlins Hideout provides that's really unique and special is that support group. Knowing a lot of families who have children with special abilities, having that support group and team is really important, and it's very helpful. And do you find that to be one of your strongest points about Kaitlins Hideout?
It is. Through the programs, when the parents come, we do have times where there's just a parent group, but really most of the time when the children are participating in a program, a play group, or maybe a martial arts program or yoga, the parents are on the other side of the room, and they're sharing resources, and they're setting up play dates, and they're sharing experiences and hugging one another and supporting and trading phone numbers, and it's just a beautiful thing.
What types of programs do you offer for the children and young adults and teens here at Kaitlins Hideout?
So things are ever changing. We're an all volunteer staff, including myself, and so it depends on the volunteers that we can get. So for a season of time we will have a yoga class, art class, music. We've done dance, movement. Right now we're doing an introduction to martial arts. We do consistently do social play groups, and then we do themed parties and get-togethers. So it's all about getting the children together, getting them socializing, having them interact, and trying to get them to follow directions and to learn from one another as well. The majority of the population we serve is on the autism spectrum. So a lot of times with autism, especially the newly diagnosed families, they're hit really hard with this diagnosis, and it's a spectrum disorder. So you've got children at one end being very severe, at the other end being hardly distinguishable from their peers. So a lot of times, especially when they're 2-3 years old, parents are just, they're overwhelmed. And I was there, and they tell you, oh, you need to set all these things up in your home, and you need to do this, and you need to research that, and you have to find this therapy and that therapy. And we offer a service where we'll go into their home and we will help them set up a communication schedule, a picture schedule. We'll help them label everything in the house. It's one less thing that they have to worry about. What we say we'll knock it out for them. Get it done and carry on, because they got the day-to-day to deal with,
Right.
Every day, and this whole new thing that's come into their life. So that's another thing we do. We also are big into advocacy and community awareness. Honestly, with having my own daughter, the public, unless you're touched by autism, which many people are, but there are still some people that have not yet been touched by autism, they're not aware of what's really going on in our families. So I take every opportunity I can to speak at club meetings, groups, Kiwanis, for example, over a few months ago, to tell people this is what it's really like.
Yeah.
This is what the families are going through. This is the cost. The autism rates are 1 in 68 right now. In 1970, it was 1 in 10,000. So it's an epidemic. We also do we do childcare for the largest, most comprehensive conference in the country every year. There are parents that come from all over the world to this conference, and it's held here in Illinois, at O'Hare. We do that once a year for a week. So we're out in the community doing all sorts of different things, and not just here playing, although here playing is important.
It's very important.
But there's other things, that we do too, and there's a lot that we want to, a lot more that we want to do. Absolutely, the monetary donations, since we are all volunteer and we are a non-for-profit, so we're always struggling to pay the bills, and toy donations are great. Donations of time. Everyone has a talent. Everyone has a hobby, a passion. So if you're an artist, or if you're a musician, or you're a yoga instructor, donate some time to run a class. Also, during the classes, many of our kids need maximum support to keep them on task and to help them. So we adapt the programs to their needs, and they usually need a one-on-one aid with them. So donate some time, once a week to a program to help a child.
If I had a special abilities child or teen at home, how do I get in touch with you and reach out so that I could participate in something?
On our website, you can email us at info@KaitlinsHideout.com. On our website, there's a calendar which states the day's activities, mostly weekends and school holidays. We do occasionally do other things during the week in the evenings. We do some things during the day for the parents group. Sometimes a mom's yoga, sometimes a let's get fit and healthy parent group, general parent group, coffee talk.
So really based on whatever those needs are of the parents and families that are coming in, you're able to try and work with them to put together a program that makes sense.
Yeah, we say, what are you looking for? Because we are here for the families. It's not about what I want to put out there, it's about what the families want. So, and I'm totally dedicated, and all the volunteers are dedicated to just supporting. Thank you very much for coming out and being willing to share our mission with the public.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us. When in the Chicago area, we invite you to experience Glen Ellyn's unique places to shop, dine, work, and play. We'll see you on the next installment of the Glen Ellyn Experience.